Hello, anime lovers! Welcome to the Crunchy Anime, your go-to spot for anime recaps. Today, we're diving into a wild new series called Dandadan. It's packed with action, comedy, and a touch of the supernatural. Let's jump straight into episode 1 and see how the chaos begins. The episode begins with the main character, Momo Ayase, who is frustrated with her boyfriend. He demands money from her, saying he won't take her on dates unless she pays. He even suggests going to a love hotel but expects her to cover the expenses. Momo, angry at his behavior, tries to kick him. However, her kick lacks power, and he dodges it effortlessly. He then kicks her in return. He mocks her, saying he can't continue dating her because she's broke and lame. Then, he walks away, leaving her behind. Momo later arrives at her classroom and tells her friends that she broke up with her boyfriend. Her friend reminds her that she had warned Momo against dating him in the first place. Momo explains that she went out with him because he resembled her favorite actor, Ken Takakura, who is known for his strong and silent persona. Her friends said that men like that don't exist anymore. Feeling annoyed, Momo leaves the classroom. While wandering, her attention is drawn to another classroom, where she notices a group of boys bullying a quiet student. They are throwing paper balls at him, but the boy ignores them and continues reading his magazine. The bullies then decide to take it further and throw a paper ball wrapped around a magnet, intending to hurt him. Momo intervenes by sitting on the bench in front of the bullied boy, glaring at the bullies until they back off and return to their seats. Curious, Momo asks the boy what he's reading, but she finds it boring and leaves the classroom. To her surprise, the boy follows her and confronts her. He tells her that he knows why she approached him and insists there's only one possible reason. Momo replies that the boy is mistaken and she wasn't trying to be friends with him. The boy says the reason must be the magazine he's reading, which is filled with information about aliens and UFOs, and assumes she's interested in the occult like him. Momo denies this, saying she doesn't believe in aliens or UFOs. However, the boy keeps talking about them, forcing Momo to walk away. But he follows her and continues his rant. Annoyed, Momo snaps at him, saying this behavior is probably why he has no friends and starts to leave. Hearing this, the boy looks hurt, and his magazine falls from his hands. Momo stops, feels bad for her harsh words, and apologizes. She picks up the magazine and hands it back to him, saying she doesn't believe in aliens, but does believe in ghosts. Hearing this, the boy bursts out laughing, saying there's no such thing as ghosts. Momo gets irritated and accuses him of mocking her when she is just trying to be nice. The boy counters, saying she shouldn't have mocked the occult in the first place. Momo then declares that her grandmother is a real spirit medium and can even perform exorcisms. The boy challenges her to prove it, just as he has evidence of aliens in his magazine. Later, Momo's friends arrive and assume the boy is her new boyfriend and watch both of them from a distance. Momo comes up with a dare. She challenges him to visit a haunted place, saying if he sees a ghost, he'll have to be her servant. The boy agrees but counters with his dare. He challenges Momo to visit a UFO hotspot, saying if she sees an alien, she'll have to be his servant. The scene shifts, and we see Momo arriving at Nagi Hospital, a well-known UFO hotspot. Momo and the boy are talking over the phone. Momo then asks if he has reached the location she mentioned. He confirms he's there, and claims he will prove ghosts don't exist. Momo teases him, saying he sounds scared, and informs him that the place he's at is considered the most haunted location according to the internet. The boy enters the dark tunnel and asks Momo if she has ever seen a ghost. She admits she hasn't. Frustrated, the boy scolds her, questioning why she acted as if she had seen one. Momo explains that her grandmother, a spirit medium, raised her after her parents passed away. When she was younger, her grandmother made her perform strange ritual poses all the way to the school. Other kids mocked her, but her grandmother would get angry if she didn't comply. The worst moment came when Momo saw the boy she liked mocked her. That's when she began resenting her grandmother. She recalls confronting her grandmother, blaming her rituals for making her a laughingstock, even to the boy she liked. After that day, Momo stopped performing the rituals and speaking to her grandmother. It didn't hurt her as much that the boy she liked made fun of her, but it deeply upset her that he disrespected her grandmother. Momo reflects on how her grandmother, being a spirit medium, was something special to her. She explains that her grandmother raised her and she believed in everything her grandmother did, which is why she believes in ghosts. Then she tells the boy it's his turn to explain why he believes in aliens. The boy replies that liking something doesn't always need a logical reason. As they talk, the boy notices bloody footprints on the ground. Suddenly, he encounters a ghost named Turbo Granny. Terrified, the boy immediately starts running. Momo, still on the call, warns him that he shouldn't run, and if he keeps running, she might catch him and curse him. Turbo Granny quickly catches up to the boy, and the call between him and Momo gets disconnected. Worried, Momo rushes to help him. While running, she senses someone behind her and turns to find three strange figures standing there. She tries to escape, but they catch her. In the struggle, her clothes get torn, and she eventually loses consciousness. When Momo wakes up, she finds her hands and legs tied. She soon realizes the figures are aliens from a planet called Serpo, who identify themselves as Sarpoians. Shocked, Momo exclaims, "You're aliens!" One of them responds, "Don't misunderstand us. We are a very friendly species." Momo retorts that if you were friendly, you wouldn't have tied me up. She demands to be released, but the aliens explain their dire situation. They reveal that their species consists only of males, and they rely on cloning technology to reproduce. Another alien adds that their species is struggling with evolution because of their identical genetic makeup, which has also eradicated their emotions. The third alien steps forward and says they need to extract her uterus and banana organs for further research through intercourse. Momo, horrified, shouts that she has been saving her virginity for Ken Takakura, a man she hasn't even met, and there's no way creepy aliens like them will take it from her. One alien uses his powers to render Momo unconscious. The trio then begins using their telekinetic abilities to control her emotions. Suddenly, Momo's phone starts ringing. One of the aliens approaches the phone to answer it. The moment he picks it up, he is met with a powerful kick sending him across the room. It's revealed that the ghost is the boy who had been cursed by Turbo Granny. The third alien begins to transform into his true alien form. He warns the boy to leave immediately or hand over his banana organ. The alien then attacks, but the ghost boy dodges the attack with his incredible speed and counters with a blow that defeats the alien. The ghost boy then turns his attention to the second alien. However, the alien manages to knock him against the wall with his power. The alien explains that their species has always maintained a friendly relationship with humans, and that they've never encountered such aggression before. He demands the ghost boy hand over his banana organ. The ghost boy smirks and says, "Fine, I'm ready to give it to you. I've always wanted to meet aliens. I don't have any friends, and I've always thought that if anyone could be my friend, it would be aliens." The boy explains how, ever since grade school, he has been trying to contact aliens but never got a response. His life was filled with being bullied by other kids and ignored by aliens. He laments how no one stood up for him except Momo. And now, he won't let anyone hurt her. As he continues to transform into a ghost, the alien attacks him again, rendering him unconscious. The alien then uses his powers to try to control Momo once more. In this moment, Momo experiences a flashback of her past. She remembers accusing her grandmother of making her life miserable by forcing her to perform a ritual that others ridiculed her for. Her grandmother had tried to explain that the ritual would protect her from evil spirits, but Momo, overwhelmed by humiliation, ran away, declaring her hatred for her grandmother and calling her a fake. Back in the present, Momo focuses on the ritual her grandmother taught her. Suddenly, the chair she's tied to breaks, freeing her. The alien watches in shock as Momo's psychic powers awaken. He attempts to control her with his psychokinesis, but he can't. She then realizes that her grandmother wasn't fake. She then delivers a powerful kick to the alien, flinging him against the wall. This lets the alien ship start breaking apart from Momo's attack. It is revealed that the aliens had taken Momo to their UFO while she was unconscious. Momo calls out to the boy, but he has fully transformed into a ghost and attacks her. However, Momo channels her newfound powers and manages to break the Turbo Granny's curse on him. Despite this, the boy remains partially under the curse because Turbo Granny has taken his weenie. Until the boy retrieves it from her, he will remain cursed. Turbo Granny appears, explaining that if the boy wants to be free, he must confront her in the tunnel and fight her for his freedom. With this cryptic warning, Turbo Granny vanishes, leaving Momo and the boy with an uncertain future. The UFO crashes into the hospital and lands on the ground with a massive impact. Momo and the boy manage to escape safely. After all the bizarre events, both begin to truly believe in ghosts and aliens. However, Momo is forced to keep using her powers to suppress the boy's curse. If she stops, he'll transform back into a ghost. The boy asks how he can free himself from the curse, and Momo explains that he must defeat Turbo Granny. Determined, the boy sets out to confront her in the tunnel, and Momo decides to accompany him. As they prepare to leave, the boy removes his clothes and hands them to Momo, insisting she wear them and go home. Momo points out that she has been the one protecting him all along, and without her, he would have been dead by now. She hands the clothes back toward him, telling him to wear them instead. The boy hesitates and then says, "If you don't put this on, I won't be able to think straight." Hearing this, Momo's heart skips a beat as she realizes that line was said by Ken Takakura. Curious, Momo finally asks the boy for his name. With a calm expression, the boy replies, "Ken Takakura." Momo is left in shock, unable to process the coincidence. The UFO behind her explodes, lighting up the night sky. And with that explosive reveal, episode 1 comes to an end. Have you enjoyed the episode recap? Let us know by leaving a comment, and don't forget to hit the like and subscribe button. See you in the next episode recap.